Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a new game called Pax Nova. This was released on Steam in early access on May 9th, 2019. Its trigger price is $28.99 Canadian, which is probably around $24.25 US or your regional equivalent, and it's developed by Grey Wolf Entertainment and published by Iceberg Interactive. Now this is a game I've had my eye on for a little bit. It is a sci-fi turn-based 4X strategy game. It's very similar to Civ, a little bit like, was it Endless Legend, I think? I think the best way to describe it is like a mixture of Civ 6 and Civ Beyond Earth. It's got a lot of mechanics from games like Civ 6, but obviously since it's sci-fi, it's a bit more similar to Beyond Earth, but it does also have elements of other 4X games, like Endless Legend. So if we go right to start a new game, so you can see there's already a ton of civilizations, if we can actually scroll down. There's a load of playable races in this. It's awesome. There's human kind of people, all the top ones are human people. If you get down, you get to the Corvus people, which are an alien race, obviously. And there's the Drosks as well. Something very cool is if you start as a human and you meet one of these alien races, if you haven't researched the right tech, you won't be able to interact with them at all, which I think is a very, very cool idea. So it's a good little overview screen here. You can kind of see their exclusive technologies, their traits. Very good overview. I've done a game as, who was I? I was the Lotus Brotherhood because I thought he looked cool. So let's actually just play as an alien this time. Here we go. This guy looks kind of cool. He's got his technology will let you get more materials basically. You can also create a custom faction. I haven't played around with that at all, but we'll just start with this guy. Here's our game settings. You can turn on or off the kind of victories you want. You can mess around with all these settings. So we'll just leave everything as it was and we'll start a new game. All right, we are in. So here we go. We're landing on this planet of Strilon 3, I think. So a little bit like Endless Legend, I think it was. You get these little quests here that give you rewards of materials or advancing these paths. There is a lot to this game. I think there's probably too much for me to show off in one video. So first, we got to settle our colony. So all we have right now is this little settler unit, basically. Let's turn on grids. I like the grids on. Let's turn on strategic resources. None around here. So what we can do, we can actually just move around. Unlike Civ, you don't have to place your settler as soon as you start. You can actually get them to walk around a little bit. So let's actually walk around until we can find a strategic resource. One thing I'd like to see, like I said, this is very early access. I'm playing it just less than a week after it came out. I'd like to see a little bit different. Fog of War, just black. It's a little boring, even if it's like swirling dust or something like that. I think that would look really cool. Even just clouds is fine. But yeah, just black. It's just a little boring. Tech tree. Let's have a look. So there's three trees. This is like, I guess, trade, kind of getting your cities going. This is war and combat, and this is science. So this would be like production, kind of. You just kind of choose whatever you want. It's very easy to complete the entire tech tree, to be honest. Down here we can see we're in era 1. Eventually, once we get to 10 knowledge, we'll be able to research for era 2, and then we can do 2, 3, and 4. I'm just going to go for technocracy. I think that's pretty good. Let's close that up. If we go here, it's it. Yeah, so this is who we're playing as, and we've got our path to victories here. So if we want a domination victory, we have to defeat every faction in the galaxy, and there's 13 of them. A seal victory holds 60% of all seals in the galaxy. I know you can trade for seals, but I think you also get them from domination. Science victory, you get 55 knowledge and research transcendence. That was tier 4, wherever that was. There we go, tier 4. As soon as you research this, you win, basically. Diplomacy is sign an alliance with all the remaining factions, and score is reach a score of 50,000. So this is the exact same path to victory I had in the first game I played. I have done a full playthrough already. It actually only took me an hour and a half to get my first victory. and that was in my very first game where I didn't really know what I was doing. So they're a lot shorter games than Civ, which I think is kind of a plus. If you want a long game, you can play Civ. You can fiddle with the settings to make this longer, but I think it's nice having an hour and a half. You're in and done. Where do we want him to go? Show me something to use. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got vermium workers here, creatures. So they're pretty much the barbarians. I think we're going to have to settle. Yeah, because if they kill us, then I think we lose. I mean, we could probably run, but maybe we should just settle right here. It's not a great spot to settle. Let's try and get over here. Let's run. God, there's just no strategic resources here. Oh, there we go. There's 2 here. Okay, we don't really want to settle there. Let's try and get over there. That's a good place to settle, and we'll be able to get those 2. So bam, settle our city. Done. We got the 2 Aether. Great. Reach level 3 in Grimso. That's this place. So, what do we want to build here? Well, we want to do an extraction district. Our borders don't actually cover there yet. So we'll start with a research district. No, actually we'll start with farming district, because that one's got one food on it. So we'll do that. Bam. So that's going to take 7 turns to do. This is what I mean when it's like Civ 6, you build the districts around. You can also do the local projects, which are just things you build in every single city. And that actually gave us a scout, which is very cool. So let's send him out. He's done. Uh-oh. We might have to build a military district soon. Just because this fella's around. Uh-oh. It will come back. Oh, hello. So there you go. This is a guy from something. We cannot understand him at all, so we just can't interact. Is it worth attacking here? Don't know. We can't actually go over there, apparently. Okay, we'll just get him to keep scouting. Yeah, my city isn't actually fighting back because we don't have walls or anything. In fact, what we can do is, let's get a military district. Oh my god, we actually can't. Okay, we have to cancel the farming district and build a military district here. And then we're actually going to spend the 260 to finish it up in 1 turn. And then we're going to queue up this as well. And get it to finish in 2 turns. Just because we are just being assaulted right now. Okay, so military academy is done. Let's go research now. God, there's a lot to do already. Let's get trade up. So, unlike Civ, you don't have to have your cities building something at all times. You can see here it says trading goods. So, if a city isn't building anything, it will trade goods and it'll just make money. Which is actually very good, and that's something I had to like unteach myself from Civ, is my instinct was to never be on trading goods and to always be building something. It's absolutely fine just to leave cities on trading goods for a few turns, because you need money for everything. So it was actually very useful. We're just gonna have to do a university, there we go. And here we want to get a light infantry out. And this is also how you build settlers and scouts and things. Let's get a scout going. Oh, that's the creature. So poor Grimso. It's at half health already, yikes. How many turns was it for this thing? 8 turns, geez, okay, we're gonna have to pay to get it up. Fine. Let's see, 140, let's get it done. Is this the edge of the world? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's do it. So since Grimso's reached level 2, we now have an unemployed citizen. You have to assign your citizens to the districts. Like if we unclick this, we'll have 2 unemployed citizens and this won't be doing anything. We want that. We can't build another district, so this citizen will remain unemployed for now. Die. Pew! Okay, they died, and that took like half our health. Yeah, it did. So if we want to fight again, we're going to have to heal ourselves There we go. Oh, who's this? Strana. Ooh, an aether source. Yeah, we can't climb mountains yet, we're just a little bit stuck here. Probably need to try and scout out somewhere else for a new city. Okay, our infantry's all healed up. Let's go kill these weird creatures. Go, fellas. In fact, we are probably going to start building a settler over here. 12 turns, might as well get started now. And we'll hopefully find some more strategic resources. Maybe where we can actually harvest them this time. Okay, again, we'll just set them to heal. Okay, we're on to our next research. Aha, so we can actually do the special project, study human communication, and then we'll be able to interact with them. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably don't want to do it that early, but it doesn't really matter. So probably the craziest, most ambitious part of this game is this isn't all there is. This is just the planet of Strillon 3. If we go to system view, this is just a planet in a whole other system. So what we can do is eventually we'll be able to build a spaceport. I think we can do it right away if we want. And we can send scouts up into orbit, and they'll be able to walk around on this hex tile system and find other planets. So we can see this one is, it's big and it is colonizable. So we want to find other planets. And this is huge, like this, once you've explored it, is actually quite a small island pretty much. But there's loads of them out there. There's wormholes and stuff you can go through. There's a ton. There's a ton to this game. It's really, really cool. So again, something else I would like to see changed, hopefully, is this, the text doesn't actually scale as you zoom in and out. It remains the same size, sort of. So if we zoom out, you can see it just stays the same. It stays tiny. If we zoom in, it's big. If we zoom out, it's tiny. So I definitely like this to I guess not to scale, to stay the same size, to like always be this size. So if you zoom out, you'll still be able to read things. Because it's very annoying, like kind of squinting down, trying to see what's going on. There, we're level 3 now, so we've advanced the Path of Bliss by 4. If we destroy a nest, we'll advance Path of Ember by 4. Let's have a look at the paths. Here we go. They're kind of little extra tech trees. They don't really have anything to... They don't give you too much towards the end of the game, but they give you like little perks. So like Path to Bliss Milestone 1, you can choose one of these 3 things. Influence is democracy or diplomacy stuff. Prosperity is, I guess, kind of happiness, I think. They're really cool. They're little bonuses you can get. It's a good idea to do all of the tech trees pretty much. But you can see we're already almost here. We need 6 more here. I think you only need 50 to max it out. It's quite easy to max out. And also similar to Endless Legends, you get these little pop-up quest things. We've been invited to speak at a huge charity event. The press is in force and you have the opportunity to use them to pass a message to your people. And it basically just lets you choose what bonus you want. So we can do this and advance Path of Gaia by 3, advance Path of Ember by 3, advance Path of Enlightenment by 3. Let's go for the environment. Path of Gaia, sure. I was hoping there's a little bit more to this island, so we're just gonna have to just keep swimming out here. Really need to get another settler, but I guess he's being built right now. He's okay. Okay, we gotta go find this nest, because there's gotta be one somewhere. Was that the nest? Oh, that is the nest. Excellent. We will kill that. That's very handy that we found it. Yeah, he's also patrolling, isn't he? Die. How is our settler coming along? 5 turns still. But we don't have anywhere good to settle yet, so it doesn't matter. Oh, look. A resource. Excellent. We will build over there. This thing's got to be almost dead, right? 67, yikes. Ooh, what's that? An abandoned pod. Very cool. A little bit like a little tribal village from Civ. Die. Just glad it's not spawning anything right now. Here, let's have a look in here. Let's search. We found a cache of 5 Ermachiota. That's a strategic resource. So we've got 5 of them now. We're currently gathering 0 per turn. because we don't have any. Ooh. Pyrite was actually very rare in my first playthrough, so I might try and settle like right there. Oh no, it spawned something. I think we can kill this though. Oh, it's got 4 health left. Fine. We should be okay. Excellent. Yay, we can communicate with the humans now. Choose research. What do we want? Probably city defense. Although we do really need science. Ah, the settler. Let's get him right there. 10 turns. Fine. You don't really have to worry too much about like the barbarians. Find and acquire the Almeri Citadel. Okay, cool. Don't have to worry about that because we've already got our 10 influence. You use that in trades to get certain things. Ooh, what's this? Ruins. Let's go over there. I like the little events. Uh-oh. Oh, they're just grabbers. Let's get these guys to promote and then heal up. Into the ruins. It was home to a brand of slust and they seem very annoyed. Uh-oh. So that spawned a slust creature, which is right where I want to settle. Run! Uh-oh, so we're... It looks like they might just sit there. Oh, fuck. This creature is everywhere. A grabber nest. Uh-oh. Okay, I've just about had enough of him, so let's get him to heal up, and then I'll send him to auto-explore. Uh-oh. Okay, you're gonna have to go over there. Let's just pop him there. Oh shit, he was trying to heal. Run. Has this grown yet? Can we still can't... What? The auto-buying is very weird. Like, obviously when we started we were like this, and now we've just bought these tiles instead of this one. And as far as I can tell, you can't actually buy new tiles yourself. I swear I read something about being able to, in the tutorial, but I haven't been able to do it myself. So what do we got here? We got production and science, production and food. Well, we really need where the heck is it? The research district. Oh, we can go here. Yeah, let's plop it there. Bam. No unemployed citizens. Perfect. Oh, we can't understand these guys either. So that'll be another thing to research at some point. Yeah, our science is terrible right now. 2 research. That's very bad. We still didn't buy either of these tiles. Just buying all this shit over there. I don't understand. I really don't. Okay, is this where we wanted to settle? Yeah, I think so. Let's do it. Bam. Look, we can do these. Extraction district. We can't do pyrite yet. That one, I'll take it. And let's just... Oh, we can't actually queue them up. We don't have any credits. So it's a good thing to leave this one... Oh. This one will buy us. Will get us more money soon. That one is somebody else's scout. Here come our lads. Okay, our lads are going to have to go down here. Ooh, what's this? Ruins. Okay, well, we'll have to do that in a few turns because we're going to have to heal up. Boop. Okay, so when we finished the research thing, it bumped us up to 3 science, and this went from taking like 15 turns, it's now down to 2 turns. So our science has gone way up just from building 1 district. So if we build one in here as well, we're going to be doing pretty good. And the AI is pretty good about doing trades. Apparently, like the on-map AI is pretty bad, but they will approach you every once in a while to buy resources. They'll actually like buy and sell technologies from the tech tree, which is really cool. So later in the game, if you have really good science, they'll start offering you like 900 credits for some techs, which is very good. We don't actually need any of this right now. We'll use it for buildings later, but we'll keep hold at 2. We'll sell 3 for 375. Bam, thank you. Okay, let's check out this ruins. Oh, what the heck is this? Who the heck? He settled right next to me, jeez. Okay, well, I've still got all this area to settle in, I guess. But yikes, that's a pretty forward settle, my boy. Oh great, we've got even more Aramacota. Fantastic. We're also going to need a research district in here. Let's pop it there. Bam. So my little warriors died, unfortunately. So you can see at some point in the game, you can pretty much just sit here and click end turn over and over for a while. Some people complained about it on the reviews. I don't really mind it too much, because I think as long as you've got like something being like, as long as you've got a unit, you're always doing stuff. So it's not really the end of the world. Okay, so I did build a spaceport in here just because I figured people would probably want to see that. So let's take this fella, send him into orbit, and now he can just immediately start moving around. What is this? Pirate destroyer. There's some scary stuff up here. So you don't really want to do it this early in the game. Oh great, so they actually just want to trade some techs. Sounds good to me. A radio communication, cool. Oh, from the pirates. I don't have the money, I have to refuse to pay. Run. What is this? Oh, this is a sun, can't be crossed, okay. Still on 4? No, not colonizable, sad. Okay, so here's a wormhole, and I think we're probably gonna finish the video on here. But if we go through, oh, we can't go through it yet, we don't have the right technology. So yeah, like this is very early to be up in orbit, but I just wanted to show you how cool it is. I think this game is really, really, really cool. And that didn't even show off everything. There's still like plenty in here. Obviously you have to get through the tech tree to see most of it. But I think it's a really good start. Like I said, it's in early access. It hasn't been out for very long when I'm playing it. There's some negative reviews. It's mostly positive, but I was reading some negative reviews, and I don't agree with most of them. Like this is such a good start, and I think as long as they keep building on it, this is going to be a very, very good game. And it's probably the closest to Civ that I've found. Like, I love Civ, but I've played so much of it that I'm sick of it by now. I don't want to play it anymore. So if a game can, you know, like copy Civ pretty closely, I'm interested. And this has done it very well so far. That was Pax Nova. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!